I want you to see this. Like, if you don't want to use the heat and cool, that's still a better seat than you're going to buy at the dealership.
Let's go back into the top secret R&D department.
Okay.
All right. That wasn't what we were going to show you. That's just a bonus.
Just a little magic.
Just a bonus, right?
Awesome.
So that was. So now we're up to 5 cool new products, and here it is. All right, guys, we are at Ballard Inc. Corey's got a brand new headquarters, and today we're going to be looking at 4 brand new products. We're going to be looking at a couple that you may have seen before, but we've got 2 products coming down the pipeline that nobody's seen before, right?
Yep, good to see you, Stan.
Good to see you, Corey. If you guys don't know, guys, this is Corey Ballard. You used to own Perfect Cuts, but now you've moved on. You've sold your portion of that, and you're focusing all on lawn care innovations.
Absolutely. So we've got products here. Last time you were out, Stan, we had 2 little bays. We had 3,500 square feet, and now we've got a 26,000 square foot warehouse full of product. We'll show you guys and some cool products. So super proud of our new facility, and we're not quite done. We just moved in 3 weeks ago. But as you can see, we are making a lot of progress in here, and really proud of our facility.
Now, what you may not know about Corey is Corey and his family have a history of inventing new products and then innovating, taking existing products and making them better. And one of the things that you're especially proud of is your lawnmower blades.
Absolutely.
So this is one of the first things that you guys probably have seen before, but every lawnmower blade that is in Corey's shop, and all 3 of these bays are lawnmower blades you designed.
Yes, absolutely. And so we've got blades for 1,000 different machines. Our website makes it super easy. You go on there, you select your mower make, model, deck size. It'll tell you exactly what's available. Now we have mostly commercial, got some mid-level stuff, some garden tractors, but primarily we cater to the commercial, professional lawn care guy, and maybe even the homeowner that has a nice commercial machine. So we love our mower blades. We're super excited about them. We've continued to sell blades now 5 years, and we've continued to innovate and make them better and better.
All right, let's just check out these blades. Go for it, Corey.
And that was already beat up. I mean, I'm literally taking chunks of stone out.
That's the blade that we've been beating on the pallet jack inside.
I know.
What makes this blade better than the next guy's blade out there, Corey?
Well, I'll do the quick run through here, guys. We have 5 varieties. So our razor is just a typical lawnmower low lift blade. A ripper is something similar to an Oregon blade, and I'll just mention that out, guys. A lot of people say, what's the difference? It just has the mulching tine, so that's a mulching blade. We like to have a long cutting edge on here as well. They're all Rockwell 45 plus hardened steel, so they're super strong. We're proud of our high-rise blade as well. So this is the highest lift blade on the market. What's really cool about this stand is not only has it got a really big high lift, but as you can see on the end, it's turned in.
Now you designed these for your own mowing crew. So everything that you have designed, innovated, and tested, you've put to work out in the field, and then you've modified and you've changed that design, correct?
Right, yeah, we've just run them. Nothing, if we don't like them and we can't run them, then we won't sell them. And so what I like about this edge, just real quick here, is it really not only you get the vacuum, but then you get those clippings and the discharge out from underneath the machine at high velocity, which is super important. A lot of us are out there cutting wet grass, tall grass. That's just how it goes, unfortunately. Our premium blade is our Ballard Gold blade. So this is what we call a hybrid. So it's got a decent lift to it. It's also got the mulching tines as well, which have a lift to it. So if you're going to get a lift, you're going to get mulching. This blade runs, most guys will run it year-round. Really good in the fall, really good in the spring if you're mulching up leaves as well. And then just recently we launched our gold high lift blade. Again, very similar. This is a little bit thicker. It's got the high lift. It's got the bend here on the end. Just a super durable blade. But the gold blades have the carbide titanium additive on the edge stand. So this is really where the magic's at. If you guys really want longevity, we wanted to figure out how do we get the blade to last longer? How do we make it stronger than what's out there? There's a ton of mower blades, right? A sharp mower blade cuts grass. There's a ton of competition. A lot of people love our blades. Some people don't like our blades. But mower blades is a really controversial product just because there's so many options at so many price points. But we're super proud of ours. And again, we make it so easy for the consumer, and we've got about 1,000 different fitments. So you want to put some glass on? You want me to beat this thing over here? All right, we're gonna.
You want to see the way Corey tests his product? This isn't a normal test, but this just shows you some of the stuff. The mind of the mad mind of Corey, right?
Let's grab our most basic. This is our most basic razor blade right here, guys. So I'm beating that blade. I can hit it more if we want, Stan. I want you to rub your finger on that and tell me what's going on with that cutting edge.
So if I close my eyes, I can barely feel the difference in paint. But if I look really, really close, I'm not seeing.
I mean, so it's a strong blade, right? I mean,
and this is what, your most basic one?
This is our most basic blade. Now again, I understand underneath the mower when they're turning 20,000 feet per minute, you catch a rock, you catch metal, you're gonna tear up blades, right? But we really wanted something super strong that's gonna last. And then of course, let's grab that gold blade. This is an even heavier blade. I might really do some damage to this thing, might hurt myself. Well, I want you to see this. I'm literally taking chunks out of this pallet jack. So this blade here, now we're knocking off a little bit of the gold. I'm hitting that one a little bit harder. This is a wider blade, a little heavier blade. But as you can see, that edge is, I mean, you could keep cutting grass all day long with that.
Okay.
So we're super proud of that. We also have a long cutting edge. I know most blades really only cut with about the last 3 inches is where you get most of your cutting. But we really want a long cutting edge here. Again, super strong. This is a 250 thickness. And
I mean, to make guys' lives easier, you probably have, I think, the only website where you can go on, put in the make, model of your mower, and know exactly every single blade that will fit. The guys don't have to measure nothing. They don't have to go out there and try to figure out the spacing, how long, how big their bore hole is. Nothing. Absolutely. It's just, I own this mower, this is the model, what will fit, and your website will do that for them.
And that's what we're super proud of. We spent almost a year and a half on that website, took a ton of work, and mowers, as you know, Stan, are constantly changing, so we really are doing a lot of research. So we're really proud of the fact that, you know, most consumers just don't know. If you've got a Skag 48, Tiger Cat, you just go on there, you type it in, it's going to show you not only our blades, but we have almost 400 other products. It's going to show you exactly what fits your machine, so you're not buying products that aren't compatible and having to send them back and being disappointed. So in here, guys, we have about total of 26,000 square feet. In this showroom, or in this area here, I think there's about 15,000. As we walk in here, Stan, the lights should automatically come on for us, hopefully, as they do. So we have pallet racking all the way to the ceiling in here. And as we move through, the lights will come on automatically with some movement. We have a dock right there we're proud of. Got some mowers up here. Again, guys, we moved in here 3 weeks ago. I think we've made a ton of progress in 3 weeks. We still have 2 full warehouses full of products, so hopefully made it big enough, Stan.
Now we are looking at this is one of your brain babies. Is that right, Corey?
Actually, another guy brought this to me, and I don't want to take credit for something that's not mine. David brought this to me. He said, hey, I've been working on this seat, and what do you think? And so I loved the concept. We replace our seats on our mowers typically every season, maybe 2 seasons, they just get wore out. And so I thought the features on this seat were unlike anything else I've ever seen. Okay, well the features are cool, but you gotta wait for the best part of it. Okay, show us the features, Corey. Okay, so each one of these seats, guys, we've got heated. It's got 3 settings right here. You can turn it on. So it's got 1, 2, 3, just like a car. So you can hear it right now. Yeah. That's cooled.
Oh, so it has air conditioning.
Air conditioning. If you hit it again, now I'm on 3. So now I'm on 3 heat. So it's a heated and cooled seat. One of the other cool features is you can plug your phone in there, whether you got a USB or USB-C right there. It's also got full tilt, adjustable armrest. It's got the front slide. We've got a pocket on the front. We've got, again, adjustable armrest. We've got a pocket on the back. We think it's a better seat than what comes on most mowers. And here's the magic, Stan. It's $600. And I can tell you right now, guys, if you've tried to buy a replacement seat for your Skag, John Deere, you name it, any brand, they're close to $1,000. And that's no heat, that's no cool, that's no plug in your phone on the side of it.
How does the air conditioning work, Corey?
Well, there's built-in fans there, so very similar to an automotive. it's really more sucking the air out. So if you would hold the piece of paper to it, it's sucking that hot air out. So it's not necessarily blowing cold air, because in the heat, just blowing more air on you doesn't really solve the problem. So if you go to your vehicle, like your Ford pickup you showed up in today, and you hit the air conditioned seats, if you really hold it, it's not blowing air out. It's sucking hot air in. It's really filtering that air. So it's pretty amazing. I'll kick it on cold for you, and we'll put you up on this baby at some point. And
so, but it gets even better, right? I mean, that's a cool thing, and maybe some of you guys are like, I don't need that. I mean, I need a good quality seat that doesn't break the bank. You have this same seat, because this is made out of good materials, but even less expensive.
yeah, so we've got our Climate King here on this John Deere. We've got one on the Skag. And also, guys, just real quick, one of the most common questions comes up is, can I mount it on my suspension? If my mower already has a suspension, it absolutely mounts right on your mower suspension. We also sell the track suspension as well. So if you really want a suspension, it mounts right on. It'll work on your Ventracs, your Steiners, your lawn and garden tractors, your zero turns. This one here in particular, this is one of our first prototypes. The reason I show you this stand, it's a little bit ugly. It's got little spots on it. I opened it up on the inside here. We've had this thing sitting out in the rain, cold, snow, shit everywhere. I don't know if I can cuss, just to see how well it would hold up. And we hook it up constantly to see if we can get it to fail. It's yet to fail. So probably 6 months we've had it outside, and I just wanted to see can we get it to fail? Can we get it to not work for us? And remember also, guys, they all have seat belts, of course, and adjustable armrests. But so the material's holding up amazing. The electronics is holding up. We say they're water resistant, because waterproof always makes me a little bit crazy, like you couldn't sink this thing to the bottom.
But now you have one with no frills.
Yeah, so
right
the other
here.
thing that we're working on is we've got, and these will be probably late fall, guys. We have the exact same seat design, just doesn't have the bells and whistles, doesn't have the heat and the cool, doesn't have the charger on the side of it. That seat's going to be around $350, which is about a third of any OEM replacement seat, and I believe they're better. I've been in this business a long time. I bought a lot of seats. I don't think there's a better seat. Like, I've even had guys, like, if you don't want to use the heat and cool, that's still a better seat than you're going to buy at the dealership.
Let's go back into the top secret R&D department.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
So now the products we're going to look at, depends on when you are viewing this video. They're coming out either very, very soon from the time I release this video, or they're already out. Right, Corey?
Correct. By the time you see this video, they should be on the website. If they're not available, you would be able to put your email in there, and it will automatically email you the day that they are available. So we will not show this video until you can see the product detail, the pricing, and get signed up for the email.
Okay. Hey, do we still have a coupon code, Corey?
You do. Is it?
Dirt Monkey.
It's Dirt Monkey, right?
Dirt Monkey.
It is Dirt Monkey. So if you guys want to save 10% off any of the products we've shown you, you just type in Dirt Monkey. You're going to save 10% off anything on the website. You know, Stan, I don't think you've been out again for 3 or 4 years, which 4 years we've been busy, right? So we're working on
and you guys are still using the coupon code because your wife still sends me reports. So
yeah.
I know it's working, but this is it right here. This is one of the new things that you came up with, right? You looked at it, you seen a problem, and you came up with it.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys want to see it too? No, forget it. You can't see it. All right.
So I'll just walk you through this, and I'm going to have Austin show you and kind of demo how this works. This has been kind of something we've been talking about for maybe a year and a half, and I've watched guys unload, and I'll give you the short version, but I watched guys take a blower out of a typical blower rack made by all the different other, you know, competitors. They take their blower out, they unhook everything, they take the blower out, they set it down, they start the blower up, then they get it and they lift it up, and then they get it on, and then they go blow, then they get done and they take one off and they lay it down on its side and break some of the parts on it because they lay it on its side. Then they shut it off, then they pick it up, then they put it back in the rack. And I just watched this over and over, and I thought, not only is it hard on the equipment because they're kind of slamming it off their shoulder down, they're frustrated, it's hot, but it's inefficient. And so how can there be a better way to do this? So I'm going to have Austin show you how he's got it separate his height. This thing is totally adjustable. It's called the Fast Track.
Okay, so this can be adjusted up and down, and this is kind of key because how this works is you want to be able to adjust this up and down.
Absolutely, and right now, everyone comes with the padlock. If you really want the bells and whistles, we've got the Ballard alarm aux lock on here. So if somebody tampers with it, this goes off and it's 120 decibel alarm. So if at night you wanted, maybe you keep your equipment outside and you wanted to throw something on. So
that's not the special part
right, but
of
if you
this.
tamper with it, that alarm goes off. So Austin, you want to show them how this works?
Yeah, no, you don't need to start it.
Unhook it off first.
So the guy would walk up. This is how it would be set up right there. You've got it set up so the guy can just snap the safety pin apart.
And there's no way you can get this out. So from a theft standpoint, which is going on everywhere.
Okay, let's pop it out and show them how this goes.
Now. And this is going to work on your Steel, your Echo, your Shindawa, your Red Max, all of them. Now he would have this blower started. He would start it up in the rack.
Yep. Slides right out. Does his work. When you're done doing your job,
slides it right back off.
Reminds me of something NASCAR would do.
Right. Well, it's all about efficiency, and I just think that I just watch so many times. And then you put that back up, you make a quick hook right there. Again, it's going to work on your Steel, your Echo, Shindawa, Red Max, you name it. All the different brands, Husqvarna.
What is this called?
This is the Fast Rack.
Fast Rack. When is that coming out, Corey?
We should have that out by mid-August.
Of 2024.
2024. We just don't think there's anything like it. It's not the cheapest blower rack on the market, but it's going to be secure, it's going to be fast, it's going to be safe. It just allows you to do a much better job. I think once guys run this, I don't think they'll ever go back.
Okay, and then we've got one more.
Yeah,
product.
so a couple different things. We won't really get too far into this, but we do have a product called the Stack Rack, as you can see here, Stan. For guys that maybe just have one trimmer, they can buy a base unit that holds one trimmer, and let's say they decide to add two trimmers, they can add tiers to this. And if let's say they add an edger, they can add another tier. So the Stack Rack allows you to add more.
It's expandable?
Company. Exactly. So
aren't the other ones expandable?
No, you get a 1-line, a 2-line, a 3-line, a 4-line, but you can't change over the course of time. So if you get a 2-line from another competitor and you add a third trimmer, you have to get rid of your trimmer rack and you got to buy a new one.
Is this out? The Stack Rack
this will
is
be out at the same time as the Fast Rack.
Okay, so Stack Rack is coming out same time as the Fast Rack.
Absolutely.
Okay, and the other product, so that wasn't what we were going to show you. That's just a bonus.
Just a little magic.
Just a bonus, right? So that was. So now we're up to 5 cool new products, and here it is. Okay.
You want to show him the flip grip. So, Stan, you've been around long enough to see the Darwin's grip. It's right here. It's a great product. We sell thousands of them. People absolutely love them. It allows you to stand more upright when you are trimming. And we've been selling those since I think 2017. We looked at how do we make a product a little bit better. A lot of our consumers were asking about weight. How do I get it in a trimmer rack? Also, when I edge, how do I flip it? How do I make it work for me? Because with the Darwin's grip, you can't typically flip it and edge. So we wanted to come out with something that is really clean, really simple, versatile, lightweight. It's aluminum, it's steel, there's no plastic. It works on all brands of trimmers. Let's show you how it works here. So you've got, you want to show them the up and down first, Austin?
Yep.
So you've got full movement there.
Okay.
So you've got the ability to have a straight, have it out straight. You've got the ability to go pistol grip. Very simple.
Nobody else is doing this?
Nobody else is doing that. So there's a patent pending on this right now. Also, guys, if you are a lefty, you can absolutely just switch this around.
Just take this wing nut out?
Yep, and this will come out the other side, which is super simple. And we will sell an extra kit where some guys, if you want one on each side, kind of like the old DOT guys where they wanted to reach down and they want a handle on each side. I don't think most of our users will like that, but if you wanted a handle on each side, maybe you have several guys that use your trimmer and they like to feel maybe something that's a little bit different. You have the ability to do that too. So that's called the flip grip. That will be out the first part of August as well. That thing's going to be less than $50.
Where do you guys find all this stuff, Corey?
You know the deal, right? Ballard-Inc.com.
Ballard-Inc. No racing.
No racing. Ballard-Inc.com is our website. We're super easy to find. Again, our website makes it real easy to navigate. We've been doing this now, so this is our 25th anniversary. So I want to make sure that that doesn't go unnoticed. I think people...
Right here. Here's your website.
Yeah.
Ballard-Inc.com.
I think, Stan, because of social media and the things that have happened recently, I think people think we came out of nowhere, but this is our 25th anniversary in the accessory business. So we've been doing this a long time. We're going to continue to innovate. We've got a ton of new products coming.
That's where I know you from. I've seen you on, I think it was Instagram almost a decade ago, and I was like, that's a really cool product. And you had some kind of a wheel lock or something,
right.
And that's the first time I ever seen you. And then I watched another video and you came out with something else cool. And you constantly had kind of some cool stuff always just coming out. So
right.
I'd say stay tuned. Now you do have your own social media channels, correct?
Absolutely. So you can find Ballard on our website, which is ballard-inc.com, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, which I don't know much about TikTok. I'm too old for that, buddy. But we constantly, so you'll see that we post every single day of the week. We do giveaways, we do sales during holidays. So we really try to give back to our community. We're super excited about it. I love the lawn care industry. I love creating products. We're just passionate about the business, and we want everybody to kick butt.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you letting me come out and invade your space, come back and see the brand new warehouse and facility, and check out your R&D department you got going on back here. And that's going to call it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed going along for the ride. Some of these are coming out, and some of them are already out. But that's it for this one. God bless you guys. Go get them, and we'll catch you guys on another one. Thanks, Corey.
Thank you.